Hi and welcome. Would you describe yourself as a people pleaser? I work with a lot of people who would put themselves in that category. So here's some common behaviors and traits. And as you listen to this, how many can you say yes to? You have difficulty saying no, so you often say yes to requests and favors, even when you are overwhelmed, exhausted, or have little time, leading to overcommitment. You might also feel some resentment towards the person you said yes to. You fear disappointing others and avoid causing conflict by not refusing requests. You might identify with being conflict averse. You seek approval and are dependent on external validation. Thus, your self-worth is often tied to others' approval and validation, leading you to constantly seek praise and affirmation. You avoid criticism, go to great lengths to avoid disapproval from others. You avoid conflict and strive to maintain harmony, often at the expense of your own needs and opinions. You are the relentless peacekeeper. You suppress your true feelings and opinions to avoid disagreements, and again, avoid conflict or negative feelings. You are often highly empathic and sensitive to the needs and feelings of others. Now, being empathic is healthy to a degree, but if you over-index and are too sensitive, this can lead you feeling emotionally exhausted and depleted. You put others first often and prioritize their needs and well-being over your own. You consistently think of others first, often to your own demise. You have low self-esteem and self-doubt and struggle with a lack of confidence in your own worth and abilities. You feel very insecure, which is driven by deep-seated insecurity and a need for external validation. You are over-accommodating to others and often compromise your own needs and desires. You might also lack a strong opinion, one way or the other, about anything. You might be described as easygoing, but you just really want to please others and not cause waves by expressing your real feelings and thoughts. You engage in excessive apologizing, even when it's not necessary, as a way to placate others and avoid conflict. You may struggle with boundary issues as you have difficulty setting and maintaining healthy boundaries, leading to be taken advantage of often. You fear being selfish, and as such, you may equate setting boundaries with being selfish or uncaring. This is not true. You are dependent on external validation, so you struggle with self-validating and rely excessively on external validation from others to feel good about yourself. You rely heavily on praise and positive feedback from others to feel good. As a result, you often feel less confident in your own decisions. You have a fear of rejection, which drives your behavior. You sacrifice a big part of yourself to make sure you do not feel rejected or abandoned. You may have chameleon-like behaviors and often change your behaviors and opinions and personality to fit in with others to meet their expectations. As such, you may struggle with your own identity and what matters to you. You may lack authenticity and understanding of who you really are. You tend to bottle up your emotions and avoid expressing negative feelings to keep the peace. You might get to a point that you blow up or feel like a powder keg. You experience resentment and frustration due to suppressed emotions and not feeling comfortable expressing your thoughts, feelings, or needs. And you feel guilty and responsible for others' happiness and well-being. This has been reinforced throughout your life. You experience guilt when you prioritize your own needs or say no to others to do something for yourself, even if you see other people in your life doing the same thing. I know that's a long list. Can you resonate with any of these behaviors? Although being a people pleaser has its own challenges, there are ways to overcome being one. Stay tuned for my next video on how you can overcome being a people pleaser and get on with your life in healthy ways.